Yeah. So once again, good evening and welcome to this session, How to Write Book. And before we start on how to write book, we should get a clarity on why we should write a book. Correct? See, writing a book is primarily a tool for the personal branding, actually. Right? Let me just switch off this. Okay. Now, as I told you that writing a book is primarily a part of your personal branding because this is also one more tool for your promotion. It's one more tool for your marketing, right? Done. Okay. Now, in this half an hour, what we'll do is I'll be talking about a system to finish up your writing work within 45 hours. If you are planning to write a business self-help book, it doesn't take much time. It doesn't take more than 45 hours. So within 45 hours, you can finish a content up to 150 pages, something like that, right? So that I'll be discussing. And it doesn't take much time. The complete exercise, right from writing to publishing to taking it to Amazon, this entire thing will not take more than a month. So how to do that, that also I'll be discussing. How to build your business around the book, and this is one of the most important thing for the people those who are associated with L&D, fraternity, and how to make more money with the help of the book. And I will also be talking about a transparent and affordable self-publishing thing. This is how do we look in the market. All of us are trainers, so trainer. Having said that, all of us are different because all of us have some or the other specialty. Somebody is a wellness coach, somebody is a money guru, somebody is author coach, somebody is into, however, we have different domains, but chances to sell his or her services more becomes if somebody has highlighted himself or herself in the market, something like this. Now, this is something which a book can do for you. You know, as I was talking in the starting itself, that it's a part of your personal branding. If I divide the entire body into two parts, one is above the neck, one is below the neck. So where do we spend more? Type it in the comment box. Where do we spend more, above the neck or below the neck? Okay, obviously we do spend below the neck more. Why? Because a branded suit, branded shirt, branded everything, right? But above the neck is something what we are being paid for, because my knowledge, my skill, my software is here, and this is what my personal brand is. People identify me. Or see, gone are the days when people were hiding themselves behind their company logos. Now this is the era of personal brand. You should be before your company brand, right? So this is something which a book does for you. More you invest above the neck, more it gives you ability to spend below the neck, right? Okay. Success has got different meaning for everybody, but the factors where success depends upon, nowadays it does not depend upon what you know. No doubt it is very important to know your own skills, your own, you know qualification, your knowledge, etc., is very important, no doubt about it, because at the end of the day you need to do the client servicing. But primarily your success depends upon whom you know and who knows you. Because if people are not aware what kind of services you can provide to them, there is no point. Even if you have so much of talent within you, if you are not able to showcase it, it does not carry any meaning to the world, right? So that is the reason I say what you know is always at level 2. At level 1, whom you know and who knows you. So it's more about networking. More, see, any business depends upon two variables. One is your visibility and second one is your credibility. and there is a multiplication sign in it. Your visibility, if it is multiplied with your credibility, it can improve your profitability. Now, both of the things can be done with the help of the book. It helps you to improve your visibility, and it also helps you to prove your credibility, because the moment you say author, it automatically proves your authority on the subject. Now, if you are gifting your book to your prospective client, now your client knows that this gentleman knows what he or she is talking about, right? So automatically you prove your authority on the subject. Now, this is my question to you. Let us type it in the comment box. If you write a book, what a book can do for you? If you write a book, how it will help you? See, two things I told you, that it helps you to improve your visibility, it helps you to improve your credibility. Now, my question to you is, if you write a book, what do you feel? What kind of benefits you may gain out of it? Dazzle improves credibility. Agree, 100% agree. Branding, yes. Ramna Kumar ji is saying branding. Book is, a branded product always sells for more. Now, if as a trainer, if I can brand my training as compared to a generic training, obviously it will pay me more. Certainly. So the book is a very good tool for that. See, book is never, you should not write a book to sell the book. Book never sells. You should know how to use the book. Your book should actually sell you rather than you selling the book. Right. Exercise of reflection, certainly. Great. It's the legacy what you create. It's something, a message which you can communicate to many. Great. It's a learning. Correct. Correct. So all of you are right. So you know everything. So these all are the benefits of writing a book. But one major benefit is it takes your personal brand to a different level altogether. Right. Now, uh, I'll just talk about myself in just one slide. I'm author of 5 books. I have India Book of Records. I wrote a book on event management in 2013. So 2014 encrypted my name. And World Record University, UK gave me honorary PhD. So that's the reason I mentioned Dr. Vineet Kera, India's first and authentic coach, and now first digital authors coach, because I have converted my entire program into digital mode. As a trainer and motivational speaker, plus as a L&D professional, my last assignment was head L&D for GVK EMRI. And November 2018, I quit my job, and full time I'm helping people to write the books. So as an event producer, I worked with Ramoji Film City. I'm founder of Gurukul Publishing. It is my publishing house, which is a self-publishing house, and currently helping not 350, now it is 406. So I've crossed 4 centuries. And my mission is to help 5,000 people in next 2 years. By 31st December 2021, I want to help 5,000 people, right? I'm a member of BNI, member of the Trainers Camp, member of ISD, and KRG Memorial Trust is the social arm. Now, that's how my journey started. When I was 13 years old, my first story got published in a magazine called Balhans, and I got 50 rupees as a remuneration to write this. These all are my 5 books, and this is what I was talking about. If people search your name in Google, what Google tells. Now, this is something which proves your credibility. Now, book is something which helps you to reach to this level, because the moment you put your book on Amazon, it's already optimized. After a few days, your name, your book name, everything gets populated. And if somebody is searching your name, it comes up, right? So that's why I always say celebrity status is always crafted. It's not given, it's not taken. More and more you are inside the internet, more and more it gives you the up status, right? 3 dimensions in the book. First you need to write, then you get it published, and finally you need to promote it, right? So first, because I get a lot of questions on publishing, so first I'll be talking about the publishing. Two methods of publishing. One is the traditional method, another one is self-publishing. Traditional publishing, all the books, whatever you see on airport, in the bookstores, in the railway station, right? Most of these books are published by the traditional publishers. Whereas other method is the self-publishing method. But before I talk about that, let me show you how the royalty works for the authors. So if your customer is buying a book from the store, from a bookstore, he's paying money to the retailer. Retailer is paying money to the distributor, and distributor is paying money to publisher, and finally publisher at the end of the month is calculating the royalty and giving it to the author, right? Now, in case if your customer is buying your book online through Amazon, so customer is paying the money to Amazon, Amazon is paying to the publisher, and publisher at the end of the month calculating the royalty and giving it to the author. The entire industry, whether it is self-publishing or traditional publishing, royalty calculation works this way only, right? In the traditional publishing, all the costs are taken care by the publisher. Author need not spend any money, right? Whether it is printing cost, marketing cost, distribution cost, all the cost, even the editing cost, everything is taken care by the traditional publisher. Another good thing about them is they are very good at physical distribution. Nobody can match. You can see your book at a railway station, airport, bookstores, everywhere you will be able to see. And then, but having said that, there is no transparency between author and publisher. There is no mechanism in this world wherein author can track the performance of his publisher. There's no mechanism. How many number of copies are sold? And the same problem is in the self-publishing as well. And royalty paid to the authors are very less. It starts from 6% of MRP, goes up to 15%. 15% is given to the people, those who are very well established names in the market. But normally it ranges, it's close to 10% on an average, which is pretty less. I'll show you the calculation also. No control over quality or MRP. You cannot dictate your terms to the traditional publisher because they are investing their money in you. So they decide what kind of size of the book should be there, what kind of MRP they want to keep. Everything belongs to them because they are investing their money. And it's a long process. It takes between 6 months to 18 months to get approval, then the further processes. And above all, because they are investing their money, it is pretty difficult to convince them to publish you. Most of the time they do not entertain first-time authors. When I started this program, I thought of creating a 100% transparent model, and I did that. So in the self-publishing, my self-publishing, Gurukul Publishing, what I do is, I don't sell any of my author's book. I just print and give it to the author, and I help my author to create his account on Amazon. And whatever sales are happening, whether 2 books are sold in a week or 1,000 books are sold in a week, every week author is getting money directly from Amazon to author's bank account. So that way, there are no royalties in my particular model. So it's 100% profit which goes to directly to author, right? See, publishers will not even tell. Even without having a GST number, anybody can become authorized seller for books on Amazon because book sale comes under GST exempted. All the inputs have got all GST, but book sales comes under GST exempted category. So just by having your PAN card, you can become seller on Amazon to sell your books through Amazon. Full control over quality and MRP, whatever page size, quality, printing, or the paper quality, whatever you want, or whatever MRP you want to have, it's the full control is with the author, right? No delay at all. We take 14 days of time to publish the manuscript. Once the manuscript is submitted to us, so we take 2 weeks of time and deliver the books to the author. Easy and very cost-effective method, less than the cost of a smart mobile. Actually, you can become the author. and copyright remains with the author. We don't take copyright. We help our author to get the copyright in his name from Government of India. 500 rupees is the fees. Simple process, right? So that's how this works. Now I'll show you one calculation, the comparison to make your first 1 lakh rupees. How many number of copies are to be sold? Having said that, this should not be the primary target to write a book. This is all secondary or maybe at the level 3. Just understand this calculation. In the traditional publishing, if the MRP is 300 rupees, forget about who is getting what, publisher, distributor, retailer, author will get 10% of MRP. So every book sold, author is getting 30 rupees. So when total 3,333 books are sold, author is getting first 1 lakh rupees in the traditional model. I hope I'm clear on this. If you understood this, you can just type clear in the comment box. And then I go ahead with the self-publishing. Okay, done. In the self-publishing, wherein the traditional publisher, he was keeping less MRP because his all calculation depends upon MRP. You can give a good MRP like 450, and then as a retailer here is the Amazon. He will take 14% as Amazon commission. 12% is the commission, then GST plus closing fees. Total comes around 14%. So 63 rupees will go to Amazon. In traditional, printing cost was 0, but in self-publishing, you need to bear the printing cost. So 150 pages book will cost you 128 rupees. If it is 100 pages book, it will cost you only 95 rupees, right? Rest all is your profit. Only by selling 385 books, you can make your first 1 lakh rupees. And if you are a trainer or if you do some, workshops, so in the workshop also you can sell offline books. So you can put up your stall during the workshop and you can only printing cost will come into the picture. Only by selling 310 books, you can make your first 1 lakh rupees. You can take this screenshot or you can use this, from the recording. Very useful slide, right? Even if 50% of this is working out, let us say not the 385, let us say 200 books, still you make 50,000 rupees. Still it's a good proposition, right? Now what stops you when you know that so many benefits are there? Most of the time, people say that I don't have guidance. Sometimes people say that I don't have time. Sometimes people, give different reasons. I ask them only one question: are you interested to write a book, or you are committed to write a book? See, there is a difference. If you are interested to write a book, you you will have questions, you will have so many things. But if you are committed to write a book, then nothing can stop you, right? Even this, forget about bhutkal bhavishyakal, even the corona kal can, can be the best time to write a book. Depends, right? Okay, few more reasons. Somewhere we do not, tell it directly, but somewhere in the back of the mind it works. Sometimes we feel that if I will write a book, that will create a history. Forget about creating a history. First, you know first let us change our own status. That is more important. From a trainer to author, from L&D professional to author, from entrepreneur to author, from this to author. That's more important rather than changing history. Correct? And sometimes people feel that if I will write a book that will be 500 600 pages long. Not required. You just write a 100 pages book. 100-page book will also give you the status of author. 500-page book will also give you the status of author. Rather, I would say that if you have a content of 500 600 pages, go ahead and be the author of 5 books. That's a better proposition as compared to compiling a method of 500 600 pages. See, nowadays we are living in TikTok kind of age, wherein people want to consume the content quickly. So more than 125 150 pages, you should not go. People want to pick up the book, read the essence, close it, right? So write crisp, small, and useful. That's it. Sometimes people feel that my book should be error free and there should be no spelling mistake. They are just waiting for a perfect book to come out. Sorry. In this life, you cannot create a perfect book. And I always say version 1 is better than version none. So bring one book, even if somebody is pointing out some mistake, in next print you can get it printed. And the minimum number of copies you can take printout is the 50 copies, right? So there is no point you holding yourself back because you want to create an error free book. It will never happen. And complete original research, no, you can take references. 80% of the content should be original, 20% you are allowed to take references. And sometime people, I'll change millions and billions of lives. Whosoever will read my book, his life will change. Even if your book can impact, let us say, 10 people, 20 people, 50 people, I feel your purpose is sorted. But do not hold yourself back that if I will create it, it will be like this. No. See, most of the time we give the visiting card to the client, or sometime I've seen some consultants, they create this kind of brochure. Both of these things goes to dustbin. You know, maybe after a few days or maybe after a few months, but ultimate destination for both of them is the dustbin. And if you gift a book like this, it will never go to dustbin, right? If I talk about the cost, a visiting card will cost you around 2 rupees. A 3-page, 4-page brochure will cost you around 25, 30 rupees. A 100-page book will cost you 95 rupees. So now, which one is a better investment? You need to choose. Now, how to write? Most important part. First thing, you need to do the planning. When I say planning, you need to understand what is your target market, who will be reading this book, what is their age, what is their qualification, what language they understand. So this all part is the planning part which you need to do before you start writing your work. Title and subtitle putting together is your commitment to the reader what they will get inside the book, right? So it should be crisp and clear. Then you need to type and edit and format, right? So as I told you, decide on title, subtitle. It's your promise. You need to do a research and you can use keywords. If you understand the Google AdWords, it gives you the list of keywords, what is happening in the market, what people are searching on internet related to that particular title. Now, this is the easiest framework which you can adopt to write a self-help book. First thing, you need to write down the 10 topics. Now, these 10 topics are the 10 chapters which will be the part of your book. And then you start writing frequently asked questions, FAQs and SAQs. SAQs is should be asked question. ऐसे सवालात जो पूछे जाने चाहिए. Create a list. It could be 3, 5, 7, 10, whatever comes to your mind. And then start writing the detailed answer and you are good to go. It's so simple, right? And then once you are done with it, you can replace your FAQ with a subtopic, and that's it. If you are planning to write a novel, first thing what you need to write is a one-page plot, just one-pager story, and then you write main character. You are not writing the book, you are just in the planning phase of this, so it's a homework before you start novel. When you write a main character, right from hair color to toe, everything you need to describe: the body weight, the color, the language, likes, dislikes, everything. It should be something like you know the main character more than the character himself. So that should be the way to describe your main character. And then you need to describe the characters around, the siblings, the parents, the father, the friends. And then most of the novels have some problem or some love triangle or something, whatever it is. You talk about the problem and then twist or shock, the turning points which people are not expecting. I would not love to go to a movie wherein I can expect what will happen in the climax. So I love the twist and shocks. Everybody loves that. You might have observed in the TV serials, they leave you to a point wherein people feel what will happen next. And finally, you need to give a solution and create the ending. It could be a happy ending or whatever, depending upon the creativity of the author, right? So that way you can do the fiction book planning. In the editing, you need to take care of the grammar, you need to take care of punctuation, and you need to take care of sentence formation. In the formatting, you need to take care of page size, margin, fonts, headings, header and footer, etc. Right? Then comes the typing. Now, let me just quickly show you one small demo. That's how it's a Google document, and I am assuming that everybody is able to see my screen, right? So in the Google document, you can go to tool and use this voice typing. I'm sure that most of you are aware about this, but using this to write a book. Hello. Now this is how do I take care of my typing. I'm not using my hands at all. I just speak to my machine. It works for me as if a personal assistant is taking care of my typing work. By using this technology, approximately 150 words or maybe more in 1 minute, I can get the output. And it cannot take care of punctuation. Therefore, I need to take care of commas, full stop later on once I have this entire thing ready, right? So I believe that this is clear. Type clear if you understood this. Also, we can connect, no issues, because we have just about to close. One more technique I want to show you before that. Done. I will do some sound settings in my sound control panel. For 1 minute, my voice will go, but you will be able to observe on screen what is happening. I'm disabling my mic.
Who are all having this emergency obtain treatment. On an average, if you're looking into that, 40% of the urban people are having this treatment access. Only less than 2 out of 10 people in the rural areas having access to the treatment in terms of emergencies in our country. It also reflects quickly that there's a great opportunity to save lives looking at the gravity of the problem of emergencies in our country. If you want to measure the opportunity of saving lives in emergencies, 1 million lives annually. In order to save these 1 million lives, we need to create.
I hope I'm back now. So that's how, friends, you have seen that if you are a blogger or if you are a YouTuber, if you have some YouTube channel, so you can just use a YouTube video to create the text. Or other way of using the same thing is, whenever you are on the go, you can record your audio in your mobile, and then later on this audio file you can also convert it into the text, right? So perhaps we have scheduled another meeting for Q&A, but before we go, if you have any questions, I am open to take questions. So you can unmute your mic and you can ask me the question.
Do we have any questions for Vineet?
Yes.
Go ahead, Nazim.
Okay. So my question is, what would be your suggestion in terms of saying when do you think one should be convinced himself or herself that yes, this is I'm ready to write a book. When do you think that firstly should somebody ask this question, that am I ready to write the book? And what kind of readiness is required for the person to be able to write the book?
Okay.
I understand the knowledge and experience also. By default वो सब तो रहना चाहिए, वो तो knowledge रहना चाहिए, experience वो सब जो subject में है वो niche वगैरह रहना चाहिए. उसके अलावा किसी को एक readiness होना चाहिए at a professional level to be able to write a book. वो कब और उसको कैसे हम रियलाइज कर सकते हैं? आप अपने एक्सपीरियंस से आपका क्या सजेशन होगा?
Sir, very good question. As I, as you only told that you should have your knowledge and skills in order to, write a book. But I tell you, this more depends upon individual commitment, and the self commitments are easiest to break, right? So you need to commit to somebody, right, like me, and it's the complete game of commitment only. If you are committed to do it, you can actually do any. See, in my community of 406 people, I have people right from the age of 4.5 year to 82 years of age. So age doesn't matter. Your, in fact, technically speaking, your experience also doesn't matter. Those 4.5 year kids, they wrote their story about their experience about their previous summer camp, right? So that also is the content. So readiness is only at this level. That's it. That's it. Rest all is cakewalk. Rest all is cakewalk. It's pretty simple process. See, does a life is simple? We only make it complicated, right? When something is working for so many people, it will work for you also. So it's so simple. So only the commitment is required. See, I tell you one simple thing. In this corona time, when we are going through this lockdown, I created this online program, and now I do the complete online coaching. I created this program in the month of October. 16th September I started. By 20th October I was ready with all my videos. I was ready with my course. The little bit time I took in doing the further research and further price points, etc., etc., etc. And in 14th March was my first webinar, and 14th March to 2nd of April, right? Around 15 days, I've sold around 17 courses, right? So in the lockdown time also, I'm able to do this because I took some action and I was committed to do this. So this committed, this commitment is not only for book writing, it works for everything actually, right? If I would have not done this earlier, so I was not doing anything during this time, right? So same is with the book. Once you commit for the book, it doesn't take much time. और हम लोग रोज किताब नहीं लिखना है. It's once in a lifetime you need to do, and for rest of the life you have something to show to people. That's it. So it's just 1 month's commitment. That's it. That's it. Just like exercising, right? So वो commitment एक बार आ गया तो it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Varsha is asking, share these steps for both work audio. It's pretty simple, Ji. You can go to your Google Drive, open a Google document. In the tools, you will find fourth last option, voice typing. Pretty simple. You can just Google it. I hope, Dazzle, I have answered your question.
Yes, very much. Thank you.
Great. Okay. From our community itself, let me see who are there. GK has written the book. GK is published. Sabina is under process. Sabina will soon write. Jagan Mantha is published author. So Jagan, if you can unmute your mic and share your experience, how you were able to finish your book.
Yeah, almost took 1 whole year to write the book, so I'm not the fast cooked author, but at least I can endorse with what Vinith ji says. Commitment given to yourself is easy to break, very easy to break, because let me tell you, 2010 itself, because I had been a blogger now for 15 years. 2010 itself, people said you are an author material, because the way I used to write, basically people used to believe that I could write, but I couldn't believe that for myself actually. So somehow never could really write the book. Of course, I thought I would want to write a book, but never really materialized.
Jagan, we have less than a minute before we get disconnected. Less than a minute.
Okay. Are we rejoining?
Yes, we are rejoining. I've set up another meeting. I've shared it on the LND group as well as in the chat over here.
So,
Done. So till
Jagan,
the time we are not.
choice, you want to answer now or you want to answer when we all log back in for the next meeting?
I can do, I mean, maybe there is no time, so I'll re-log in anyway. If anybody wants to hear what is my view, I will definitely share.